Hey there guys, Jason back again, and today we're going to be doing a little bit of an unboxing. So this is going to take just a little bit, and I'm going to try to get through it as quickly as possible, but I just wanted to show you guys some things, and it's actually really good news. So first off, we're going to talk about this. So this is an AMD FX, it is a 95, it's an FX 9590, but it's a CPU. And I actually got this recently because I'm going to be starting to build a computer. If you've heard me recently, you might have also heard me talk about like a computer desk, but basically I'm trying to upgrade some of my like streaming functionality, and also just the stuff that I use to make all my videos. But there you go, it's you even get like a little sticker that says AMD FX unlocked. I don't know why you would want that, but there's your computer chip and everything, and I'm actually kind of excited. This thing is actually clocked for, what was it? It's clocked for 4.7 gigahertz base with a 5.0 gigahertz, sorry, max turbo. So it should hopefully give me a decent amount of speed. So we got that. And to help cool it, I've got this guy, which is a Silverstone Argon Series AR05 fan CPU cooler, which is actually kind of neat. I like the look of this thing. I like the white with the blue actual fan, and then of course you got your heat pipes and everything for keeping it nice and cool. This comes with cables, mounts, and of course cooling compound, but that's that. Alright, so speaking of fans, I've got these guys, and these guys are Roswell 120mm case fans. They're actually kind of neat. Let me find the one that I've actually opened. Cables, of course, but here you go. It's actually an LED fan. It glows blue, which is nice because the desk that I'm building, it's actually being painted blue, and it's going to fit well. And the case itself is white, so it's going to hopefully give like a nice highlight. I don't know, I mean, they're fans. I mean, what do I expect? They're gonna do a thing. On top of that, I have some G.Skill Ripjaw X 8GB RAM. This is DDR, sorry, one second. DDR3 2133 memory. Each one of these is 8GB for a total of 16 gigs of RAM, which will hopefully help with multitasking and processing rendering videos. On a more boring note, I've got this guy, which is again from Roswell. I needed an Ethernet, well, not necessarily an Ethernet port, but I needed a wireless access point for my computer because the motherboard itself only has Ethernet built into it. So I got this one. This is one of the cheaper parts that I got, just because I didn't really need it that badly. Because when it comes to actually streaming through my computer, I'm going to hardwire it into my router. Oh my god, what? I haven't seen one of these in forever. And considering that's the same size as the GameCube discs, I find it actually kind of funny. But either way, here we go. Yeah, so it's a single antenna wireless internet card. Sorry, my speech is good. It has basically, it says that it's 150 megabit per second speed, and it's compatible with all types of current wireless technology. So hopefully this should actually work really well for me, and I'm excited. Who knows, maybe it'll even work well enough that I won't need to wire my stuff together. But we'll see once I actually start running some tests. Ooh, those crinkles. And I am actually going to do a video building the PC, because it's actually my first time building a computer. I've done lots of research, and I'm hoping that the stuff that I've found is actually the right stuff. I'm relying on the fact that I used a PC part picker to help me find and build these pieces. I bought them from a variety of websites. Some of them came from a place called jet.com, which I'd never heard of before. The case came from NCIX. and then the majority of the pieces actually came from Newegg. But this part is this is a 1 terabyte hard drive from Seagate. It's the Caviar Blue. It's a 7200 RPM hard drive, which will hopefully help with loading times and everything like that. 1 terabyte isn't a lot of information space, but I also chose to save a little bit of money on this one as well, because basically everything that I create, I upload almost right away, and I don't want to have a lot of stuff in backstock storage. But a terabyte is still more than what I have in my current computer. And then I have this guy, which is the EVGA GeForce GT710, which is a 2 gigabyte graphics card. Now, this is another one of my cost-saving spots. It's not a super powerful one. It has VGA out, HDMI, and DVI. It's not a very powerful card at all, but then again, for my purposes, I don't really need the card to have power. Because most of the stuff that I'm going to be actually putting onto this computer is coming from elsewhere, like a console or something like that I'm actually going to be capturing with a capture card. So for that reason, this I was able to save a little bit of money. So there you go. Driver CD. I've got my plates right here. And let's actually take a look at this guy. And if I choose to go into actual computer gaming, I will potentially upgrade this, but I was like, I wanted to save some money. So I figured this was as good an option as any, while still giving me, basic playability of games. But it's pretty nice. It's just simple, nice and clean. I like this. The heatsink. Now, compared to like what those super massive ones with the double fans that you can run in, like, what is it, SLI, and get like 8K gaming on your computer if you're running 2 monitors side by side, linked together. Yeah, no, this isn't anything like that. This is this is basic bare bones. I am hoping to just be able to play, if I actually do play any PC games for my videos, I think I'll play something like Sim Tower, or the original Command & Conquer, or StarCraft. Nothing too fancy, because I've never really been into computer gaming in general. Hold on a second here. Alright, just a couple things left. Alright, so here I have another EVGA product. This is a 500B, it is the 500 watt bronze rated power supply. So this is what's going to help power everything. I wanted to get like a better rating than this, but again, I had to save money somewhere. So I at least went for bronze, and I went for 500 amps. It is an amp, right? Anyway, I went for 500 because my computer, when I was putting it together, it was basically telling me that it was set to run at like 380, and I just wanted to make sure that, future-proofing myself and also covering the stuff that I'm already using, I wanted to make sure that I was safe. Oh look, it's even talking about the 500, 600, 700. Oh well. I didn't get those. So let's see, here's the actual power supply itself. Oh god, bulky thing, isn't it? It's nice and clean looking. Power, yay. Fan, it does a thing, and a whole mess of cables. So, and even more stuff. Oh my god, oh, power cables, cool. Well, that's nice. I don't even have to supply my own. What is this? I'm going to be learning so much about computers. It's ridiculous. Thankfully, I've got lots of websites that I can go to on the internet for help, and then also people that can offer to help me as well. So there's that. And we got one more piece, aside from the case, of course, which I don't have. The case is going to be a nice white case with a small window on the side. I just got it from NTIX. It was a pretty cheap one. Nothing super special. It's just white, and it kind of goes with like the whole like blue and white theme that I've got going on there. Anyway, lastly, I've got my motherboard. So this is an Asus. It is an M5A99FX Pro R2.0. Lots of that stuff I never really actually understood. So some of this stuff I still don't even understand. And it's just because I am super new to all of this. Oh yeah, I forgot I have cooling compound. But from what I'm told, or what I had researched, it's a decent motherboard for what I'm actually getting. Underneath here, we'll just go over that real quick. I've just got my plate for the I/O in the back, SLI cable, some SATA cables, and then this, which I'm not quite sure what that is, but thankfully there's an instruction booklet right here that I can read when I'm actually ready. Which will hopefully be in the next couple of days, because it should only be like a couple more days before my case is actually delivered. But here is this. Let's get this out of its wrapper real quick. And I like this a lot. I like the I like the blue heat sinks that they have on here, and it sort of matches that blue and white color scheme. And then on the back here we've got the I/O, which it seems like it has plenty. I know that these are USB 3.0, I mean obviously PS2 cables and everything like that, but optical, I think that's just like regular USB. This looks like USB, and I think these are SATA cables, and then Ethernet, obviously sound stuff like that. Anyway, I'm going to be learning a lot about this stuff. I'm super curious about how all this goes together and if I will actually be able to get it together properly. But yeah, I mean, you'll see the video proof when I actually get it done. And I'll be filming like almost every step of my build process. So let me know what you think down in the comments below. Tell me what you think about the pieces that I actually picked. I mean, as far as a budget build goes, sorry, let me get the picture real quick. As far as budget building goes, I think I did pretty good. Everything that I got there, plus the case that's coming in the mail, cost me about, what was it, $650. And my whole goal was to have a computer that focused heavily on a good CPU, a decent motherboard with plenty of room for expansion with RAM, and then a lot of RAM to help power the process that's actually going. I didn't need anything graphically intensive. I don't need a CD drive or anything like that. Basically, I'm looking for computing power. So that's my whole goal. It should allow me to actually render my videos a lot quicker. It should allow me to capture things and stream them through Twitch through my computer rather than having to rely on Xbox One and PS4 for processes like that. So I'm excited. Hey there guys, so this is a little bit of an addendum that I'll put before the ending of the episode, but I'm actually here with my finished PC, but since I've actually finished building it, I noticed that I had some slight issues with the cooling in the actual PC. So I got a couple things to help me, namely that blue and white PC cooler that I have is now being replaced by this guy. It is a Be Quiet Pure Rock 150 watt, what is it, tower, what does TWP mean? I have no idea, but it is a cooler for my CPU, which should hopefully actually keep this thing cool. When I actually first got it running, it was running for maybe, oh god, like an hour and a half while I was installing, but then once it actually got into proper things, it decided that it was done. So I've got my new fan, I've got a much bigger cooling radiator, and here's all my parts for mounting. Wow, that comes with a lot of stuff. Neat! And does it come with anything else? Oh, silica gel. Okay, but there you go. So I've got a... Oh, Jesus Christ. It actually had thermal paste. It came with thermal paste in here. For some stupid reason, it was like a little sheet of thermal paste in there. That's okay. I actually have my own thermal paste that I can use to replace that. I wish I had known that. Otherwise, I wouldn't have let it get all over my desk. Anyway, we'll deal with that as it is for just a second. And then I don't know if it's like a goof or something like that, but I found this thing. It's called a Spectrum fan card. It is a PCI slot fan card. It doesn't actually use the slot itself for anything. It's just more of how it stays situated in the actual computer. It just plugs directly into the actual power supply, but use the noise from this thing. Because we all know that these things suck to open. These little security packages. Yeah, that must have been fun to hear. But either way, it is a dual case fan that actually will go right in here in my PC, hopefully allowing for better airflow. It is actually an adjustable fan, which is cool, and it also is LED, which, like the other fans that I have in my case, are blue. So are these. So basically, it's just a way to help increase airflow and hopefully, again, keep the computer cool. So, while not necessary, it helps with the look, so I'll be happy with that. But anyway, that's hopefully going to help this work much better. But yeah, we'll see you guys soon, and here's back to the regular video. Now back to our regularly scheduled programming. But yeah, definitely let me know down in the comments below what you think of the parts that I picked, and if you would use these in your build or if you would do anything different. And of course, being a computer, it is incredibly modular. Pieces can be upgraded when and if I want them to. So if I decide that I want to change something, I can do that, as long as I, of course, check for compatibility, which is another thing that I'm going to have to learn. But anyway, we'll see you guys later. I'll post another video soon when I'm actually doing the build. But yeah, bye-bye for now.